Good morning, everyone. I hope we're having a good Friday. I wanted to chat with you guys about some things you can do to improve your respiratory function, to help improve your lungs, and also build your immune system up through specific foods and different treatments you can do to target your lungs and your respiratory system. Okay, so the first thing, there's multiple different steam therapies you can do that will help you help your lungs open up and help be able to get more oxygen and more air into your lungs. So first thing, you can actually just take water and you can steam water, and you can just kind of sit over the water and just breathe it in. And you want to do controlled breathing, so deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and you want to do it slowly and really focus on getting in that air through your nose, through those passages down into your lungs, and then exhaling slowly and breathing all the way out. Try to exhale all of the air. And if you're congested, you'll kind of probably cough up a little bit. That's okay. Coughing also is the body's natural way of breaking up that mucus and that congestion, so don't be afraid to cough. I know nowadays it's like you cough and people, disperse and freak the hell out, but don't 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 freak out. Just cough up a little if you need to. But so steam water. But here's what I was gonna suggest. I would suggest doing either some sage or basil. So you got to go to the store, get you some fresh basil or sage or both, and take the sage, take the basil, either or both. Don't hoard all of it. Save some for other people too. But you're gonna put it into a pot. You're gonna fill up with, probably like a cup of water or so, and you can actually make tea with this afterwards. So I would make the tea too and then drink it, because it's really, really good for you, and that actually will help your immune system as well. But take the sage leaves or basil leaves, either or. Take 4 or 5 or 6 leaves. Put them in the pot with water, a cup of water or 2 cups, however much you want to be able to drink afterwards. And then just boil the sage or boil the basil, or both, whichever one if you're doing both, or whichever one. But while you're boiling them, when it starts to steam, actually stay by the pot and do that breathing work I just talked about. Breathe in deep through the nose, out through the mouth slowly. So you want to do it slow and controlled as possible. And the sage, guys, I don't know if I've mentioned sage before in my videos, but sage it's a miracle herb, guys. I mean, if you just do some research on sage, there's been multiple claims that sage can actually kill parasites in a living organism. So sage is a wonder herb. It can do miraculous things. So sage is really, really good for you. And doing that breath work over the steam will help that get into your lungs, and that'll really help open them up. To make tea of it, you can do the basil or the sage, but to make tea out of it, we got so many helicopters and planes just flying over every damn day, I swear. But to make the tea, after you boil the sage leaves, you're going to empty the water into, it's now going to be green. Empty the water into a cup, and to make it taste good, and also for extra healthy stuff, add some honey. And then I take a half a lemon. I cut a lemon in half, and I squeeze a half a lemon in that thing, because lemons have all kinds of anti-inflammatory properties as well, all kinds of really great benefits. So that tea, guys, I haven't gotten sick in over 3 years, and there's been a few times. I know, like last year, there was one time where felt like I was starting to get maybe just a tad bit sick. Like I was like, my throat was kind of getting a tad sore. Anytime that happens, I just drink some sage tea. Gone, killed it. Well, if I was gonna get anything, it's done, it's over with. I didn't even remotely get sick. So that's a huge thing, guys. I preach sage tea to people all the time. They're like, I don't want to make it. I'm just like, dude, do you want to get better or not? Okay, so that's another thing. Another thing is Exercise, doing something to get your heart rate up, to get your, where you're breathing heavily, that will also break up mucus and break up all that congestion and help you be able to breathe better. So you can do anything from, if you're just at your house, or if you have a gym membership, go to the gym and just, exercise, do whatever you do. If you're just at your house, I don't know if you're not someone who exercises a lot, just do some jumping jacks like you did in PE, run in place, just do anything that gets your heart rate going and gets you breathing heavier, because that actually naturally releases endorphins and releases different compounds that will help your lungs begin to open up. Another thing is, when you actually lay in different positions, that will actually help gravity break up some of that mucus in your lungs too. So if you're at your house, if you're at like work right now, you probably can't do all these things, but getting positioning your body in different ways. So laying on your back and doing that deep breathing I was talking about a minute ago. So laying on your back and doing the deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth slowly. Doing the deep breathing on both sides. So laying on your left side and then laying on your right side, and doing the controlled breathing on both sides. Do it on your stomach too. Lay on your stomach and do the deep breathing as well. And then for the last most important one, you're going to do a handstand. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do a handstand. That might work pretty good. But anyways, the point is, so do all of these. Do it standing up on both your sides, stomach and back, and that will actually help break up the congestion as well. So those are just some quick things that'll help a lot, guys. There's also a couple different foods that you can eat. Oh, green tea. That's another tea. Green tea, I would do the same thing when you're making green tea. Breathe in the steam from it. Green tea actually is known to actually help open up the lungs too. Another couple of foods you can eat. There's a lot of different anti-inflammatory foods that will also help your lungs open up. Black cherries. Black cherries are tremendous. So I would totally get some black cherries, walnuts, lentils, different types of most beans. Also, guys, try to, when you're getting this food, if you can, try to find organic if you can. I mean, 70% of the store is not organic, all the food you get. United usually typically has more non-GMO produce. So go to United, they usually have better stuff. Walmart has some non-GMO stuff too. Or if you go to like the natural grocers, if you're here in Amarillo, they have pretty much all natural, all organic stuff. So you can get black cherry juice. That's a good one too. Black cherries, guys, have amazing properties in them. They will boost the hell out of your immune system. By the way, everything I just mentioned all will really boost your immune system a lot. So I hope those things will help, guys. Try some of them. Just keep in mind, guys, that down at the fundamental level, like I mentioned a lot, we're all energy, and you actually have the ability to heal yourself. So if you're feeling like a little sick or feeling congested because of maybe the things that we're breathing in all the freaking time, like aka the sky, I can see a damn chemtrail right there. So we're not really being told how to improve our respiratory health and how to be healthier and have a stronger immune system. So try some of those things. I'm gonna list them in the description below. I'm gonna list those foods and also the teas and green teas and stuff. So try those.